What if the most powerful thing in this world isn't what loudly announces itself, but what quietly remains? Not force, but space. Not action, but presence. Chapter 6 of the Tao Te Ching is about exactly that. The valley spirit never dies. It is called the mysterious female. The gateway of the mysterious female is called the root of heaven and earth. Dimly visible, it seems as if it were there, yet use will never drain it. What this chapter is about? Lao Tzu speaks of a valley. What's so special about it? A valley is emptiness. It produces nothing, advances on nothing, fights nothing. It simply is. And that is precisely why everything flows into it. Water, mist, life, sound. The valley spirit is a metaphor. It's about this. Emptiness is not absence. It's a vessel. Lao Tzu calls this spirit the mysterious female, not as a gendered image, but as a principle, to receive, not to seize, to be open, not closed, to offer space, not fill it with yourself. And this principle has a gateway, a point of entry into the very foundation of the world, the root of heaven and earth. What does this mean in practice? There are people you want to talk to, not because they dazzle you with wit or dominate every conversation, but because there's space around them. They listen in a way that makes you understand yourself better. That is the valley spirit in a person. And the key part, it never runs dry. The more a valley receives, the more room it has. It's not a resource that runs out. It's a nature that renews itself. How to apply this wisdom in life? In relationships, we often think being an interesting person means talking a lot, knowing a lot, shining. But the most valuable people in our lives are those who know how to be quiet beside us, who ask questions and truly hear the answer. Try once in a conversation to make yourself a valley. Don't fill the silences. Don't rush to advise. Just be. See what happens. In work, we're conditioned to value productivity, action, results, movement. But sometimes the best solution comes not when you're pushing hard to think, but when you clear your head. Emptiness isn't laziness. It's space for ideas that had nowhere to enter. In business, the best leaders aren't the ones who fill the entire room with themselves. They're the ones who know how to create conditions where the team opens up on its own. The valley style of leadership: fewer directives, more questions, less control, more trust. In personal life, some states don't need fixing. Just sit in the quiet. Take a walk without headphones. Sit without your phone. This isn't wasted time. It's refilling that very source which use will never drain. Chapter 6 is an invitation to reconsider what strength actually is. Not what presses down and takes up space, but what remains when everything unnecessary falls away. The valley doesn't fight for its right to exist. It simply is, and everything comes to it on its own. Maybe the most powerful move you can make today is to stop and become the space. If something resonated, hit like. It's a simple way to say, yes, I felt that. And subscribe. There are 75 more chapters of wisdom ahead worth knowing. See you next time.